Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted.
Now, I'm just going to put this disclaimer here before I get any backlash or anything like that from this video. Now, this video does cover a topic of asexual nature. Now, some may be offended by this or may be uncomfortable with this topic. If so, don't watch this video. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello everybody and welcome back to it's really been that long, hasn't it? Oh my word. Okay, well everybody, looks like I'm back doing this show again, and today we're going to explore the dark secrets behind one of the most famous and my favourite Ghibli movies. Or is it Ghibli? I don't know, some people pronounce it differently. Today we're going to explore the dark secrets behind one of the most famous and my favourite Ghibli movie, Spirited Away. Spirited Away. The story of a young girl Chihiro on a quest to free her pig-transformed parents from the evil clutches of the witch Yubaba. To this she must work in a brothel in order to free herself and her parents, and meets many interesting characters along the way. What? What's that, sorry? I said brothel. Oh, I can see the comments section already. No, Matt, she works in a bathhouse. For God's sake, man, get your facts right. Disliked and so, etc, etc. Okay. But before you go do all that, hear me out, okay? So yes, to clarify, I did indeed say brothel. You know, the building where men and women go in order to pay money in return for sexual favours. Yeah, this video might get a little dark. Sorry everyone, but after watching this video, you're never going to look at this beloved movie in the same way again. Okay, so let's start with the facts. So the quote-unquote bathhouse is a place that comes to life at night where spirits from all over the place travel in order to relax and be treated. A large group of girls are always about waiting on the customer's hand and foot to ensure their desires are fulfilled. Yeah, it's already starting to sound a little bit shifty, isn't it? Now, here is an image taken from the movie. You can see writing on the blue door Chihiro is walking towards. The symbol translates to U, meaning hot water. Well, it's a bathhouse, nothing dodgy here, right? Well, yeah, that's what we'd think, until you look a little into Japan's past. Now, the bathhouse's structure greatly resembles many bathhouses from the Japanese Edo period. Now, I'm not going to delve into the Japanese culture and history too much, because as interesting as it is, it's not going to help us out. However, this period lies between the March 24th, 1603 and May the 3rd, 1868. Now obviously Spirited Away takes place well after this time due to Chihiro's family arriving by car and her clothing, we can say around about early 2000, most probably a similar time to when the movie was released, being 2001. Upon closer inspection and the power of the internet, we know that the father is driving a first generation Audi A4. These cars were in fact assembled in Tokyo, Japan, however only produced in the variation B5 model between 1994 and 2001. This gives us a fairly accurate timescale to work with, and as I said before, we could assume the timeline is based around the similar time of the film's release. So it seems our spirit world has been hidden away from the rest of civilization, and therefore not kept up technology-wise with the rest of the outside world. This is further supported by the fact that the bathhouse is powered by a huge boiler which is run by means of coal and not electricity. Now linking back to the previously mentioned Edo period, during this time certain Japanese words had a slightly different meanings in relation to what they're known as today. As I mentioned, this door shows the Japanese word yu, meaning hot water, giving strong relations and connotations to a bathhouse. Well, back in the Edo period, bathhouses were essentially brothels. Women who worked at these bathhouses were known as yuna, or hot water women. However, the final nail in the coffin for this theory is the Japanese name for the brothel madams. The general manager and person in charge of all the women in the brothel are known as a yubaba. So the actual Japanese translation of the brothel madam is the name of the witch who runs the bathhouse in Spirited Away. Still not satisfied? Still waiting for more proof to destroy what could be to most a childhood classic. Very well then. Once Chihiro becomes a worker at the bathhouse, she signs over her original name and adopts the name Sen. But what does this mean? Well, in some places around the world, it's customary for prostitutes to change their names and sign over their identities to their madam. Most of these points are fairly good, solid evidence. I mean, there's a bit of leeway between them both, but most of these can refer to some kind of fact or not. However, we can delve even deeper and darker to find more evidence about this film's secretive corruption. So, quick pop quiz. Who remembers this guy? No? Okay. Some of you do, some of you don't. This is No Face, a character who seems to follow around Chihiro, or Sen, offering her tokens and helping out. Or is it all not as it seems? Well, it isn't all as it seems, because I wouldn't have asked that, would I? Anyway, what if these tokens offered by the normally kind-hearted No Face, well, kind-hearted apart from this bit. Okay, anyway, getting sidetracked. What if these tokens are an attempt to buy Sen, an innocent young girl oblivious to what is really going on here? We're also given some interesting imagery, but I think I've already destroyed this film for you all. Or maybe giving you insight into how not all is as it seems in Ghibli movies. Whatever the case, be sure to comment down below any animes you would like to perhaps discover a hidden meaning. Now, I'm not one for normally doing this, but let's try to aim for 100 likes on this video. Help spread the word that the show is finally back. Also, if you haven't already, check out my other show, Anime Dash, where I challenge myself to tell the story of one anime in 1 minute. You can watch my first episode where I attempt to destroy the behemoth of 291 episodes that is the almighty Dragon Ball Z. Be sure to hit subscribe to be notified of any upcoming videos, and that's about it. So for now, I'll see you all next time.